guys, it's Patricia and welcome to Tester Tuesday. If you're new to my channel, Tester Tuesday is a way for us to hear about 2 Scentsy scents each week, and the fun part is you guys help decide by voting at the end of the video what I'm going to warm and what I'm going to review. Now, as always, this is just my house, my nose. Everything can vary from person to person, but it's always nice to get a good idea, just a general overview. So last week we had 182 votes, and in first place we had a light pink colored wax. Here's my disc of wax, and I only have testers of this scent, but the good news is it's coming back in December's Bring Back My Bar. It is Sweet, Amber, and Freesia, and that one had 26% of the vote. And in second place, I do not have a bar. I have my tester. It's called Crumb Top. This is the color of the wax. It's almost like a soft yellowy beige, and this one had 23% of the vote. So let's talk about our first place scent this week. It is Sweet, Amber, and Freesia, and like I said, retired, but returning in December's 2020 Bring Back My Bar. The Bring Back My Bars will be available from the 1st to the 31st, but remember you can always put them in your Scentsy Club as the Always Get My Bar feature. So this one here, I believe it was last available in 2017. It was a spring and summer new release, and I would put it in the floral fresh category. So let me read you the scent description for Sweet, Amber, and Freesia. I'm just going to take one out so I have something to smell. Yeah. Okay, so the scent description is crisp layers of verbena blossom, Freesia, and Sweet Amber. So I only had 3 testers. Do I wish I had a full bar? Of course I do. To be honest, I did have a little bit of trouble getting a great read from these 3 testers because it only equals 1 cube roughly. But I did put it in my son's Spider-Man warmer. Now let me just go over the scent notes with you. The first one is verbena blossom. So I thought let's just look up each note, and then it kind of tells us a little bit about the scent if I just read the highlights of each note. Verbena blossom is described as fresh lemon verbena with herbaceous undertones. So do I get that in this scent? I kind of do. Everything is kind of blended and melded together, but I kind of get a little bit of that fresh zing with a little bit of herbaceousness. So I can see that. Scent number 2, it says Freesia. And Freesia is described as a very sweet smelling flower, almost reminiscent of strawberries or other summer fruit. Some people even describe it as smelling like Fruit Loops. But it's much more mild than that with subtle high notes of honey and mint. But anyway, it's just a nice floral. Like a sweet, kind of masquerading as a little bit of a fruity sweet floral. Do I get that? Yes. And amber, Sweet Amber. I looked up what is amber. Amber is a blend within perfumey that describes a warm, powdery, sweet, woody scent. It consists of a soiree of ingredients that are both natural and synthetic, such as vanilla, patchouli, labdanum, which I'm not sure what that is, and many more. So I think the best way to describe this is it's mostly floral. There's definitely a freshness to it. It's got like a soft, slightly perfuminess from the amber. The amber is nice. It's not a dark amber like an amber hollow. It's a nice bright amber, a little bit kind of like the amber that you get in peach and white amber, if you're familiar with that. So kind of a bright, airy kind of scent. Should this scent be in the upcoming Bring Back My Bar where it's a fall and winter? Probably not. I feel like we've had a few that are kind of more spring and summer, but we're going with it. So let me just talk to you about performance. So I took these 3 and I put them in my son's Spider-Man, and you can probably see the little, the web-like design. What I did was when this was very, almost fully hardened, I just scooped it out, and that's why it's a little beat up here. So in his room, I left it going a total of 16 hours, but to be honest, I could really only smell it really well the first half. So I'd say about the first 8 hours, it was pretty good. I would say it was about 6 to 6.5 in his room, which is a small bedroom. I did leave it going 16 hours, but it was just really harder to smell. And I thought to myself, this is when I wish I had more wax to warm. So does that mean I'm looking forward to it and Bring Back My Bar? Yes. Is it going to be a home run based on this? Probably not, but really nice in a bedroom Really nice in a bathroom. Really nice for spring and summer, which will be coming up. We get it in December. You only have to hold on to it for 2 or 3 months, and then you'll be whipping this out. Well, people that hate florals like this, hard to say. Maybe if you're someone that likes pink tulips, picked for you, peony petals, maybe even if you like inhale, exhale just the tiniest bit, thrown in with some of those florals. It's not very strong on that kind of note, so don't worry. But kind of like a fresh floral with a little bit of perfuminess. I think you're gonna like this. Okay, so let's talk about our second place scent this week. It is Crumb Top. This is a retired scent. On cold sniff, I would say it was about soft to medium in intensity, and I have it as, I think, last available in 2015 in the Corner Cafe, which would now be considered bakery. So the weird thing about this is this tester was very oily and sweaty, but it still has a very weird smell. It almost smells like it was stored close to a minty scent. I don't know, that's what I get. So the scent description for Crumb Top says the perfect blend of oats, butter, and brown sugar to top your favorite dessert. So this would be a really great mixer in my opinion. So when I put this in the warmer, what I first kind of noticed was it reminded me of a oatmeal cookie from a bag at the grocery store that's dry and hard in nature with the shriveled up raisins and like a drizzle of like confectioner sugar icing on the top, because sometimes that confectioner sugar vanilla icing, sometimes it does have a slight minty undertone. So I don't know if that wax really smells like this or was, like I said, it picked up scent from something else. Now, as I warmed it in for future warmings or further warmings, it kind of reminded me a little bit of when you have oatmeal. So you have oatmeal, and what I do is I put brown sugar in the bottom of the bowl, I put the hot oatmeal on top, and sometimes if it's way, way, way too hot, you have to like pour some milk on top of it. And that's kind of what it reminded me of in future warmings or further warmings. The milky creaminess came out. So it didn't really happen at the beginning, but it kind of happened as it went on. So, like I said, oily, greasy tester. I left this going for a total of 3 days, 22 hours. And I would say strength and throw was about 6. And let me tell you, I felt like it just stayed 6 almost the whole time. Like I felt like it didn't dip at all. I think if you're someone that likes these kind of scents, you may like Crumb Top. These are variants of Crumb Top, something like a cozy kitchen. Something like maybe oats and honey. Or even almond croissant. I think you would probably like Crumb Top. It's definitely one you could give a try. Now, I would say this would be good for kitchens, entranceways. I probably wouldn't warm this in my bedroom. I felt like it wasn't a bedroom appropriate scent. But this one to me is more of a supporting actor. It's not the star. I would love to mix this with other things. Do I love it on its own? Not as much as I wanted to, but I think it would be a great as a mixer. You could put it with any fruity scent, something like a buckleberry. You could put it with, even if you thought dancing sugar plums was way too intense plum, you could mix it and tone it down with something like this. So it's kind of like a more bakery, a little bit more oaty, rich version of something like a vanilla bean buttercream or a sugar cookie, a scent that you would use to kind of soften and bakery up a scent. And it made me think of like those singers from way back in the day. I'm going to age myself here, but do you remember Hall & Oates? Well, this is like the Oats guy. He's kind of not really that exciting without the main dude. I'll put a picture up on the screen to refresh your memory. So Crumb Top, is it one that I want to try again? Yes. Is it one that I'd want to warm on its own? Probably not. Probably use strictly as a mixer. And like I said, I would like to repurchase one just to see if that strange minty initial tone is not present. And that's Crumb Top. Every week, I'm going to draw 6 scents from a combination of things, and you guys are going to vote for 2 different scents by Wednesday morning. Please, if you can, put your votes in the comment section below on YouTube. And if you can't do that, find my Instagram post and put your votes there. And I must say, last week I did not put anything about voting is open or closed. You guys still went and voted. And what happens is you can't add a comment until the video posts. It posts at 1 a.m. my time, so I either have to stay up till 1 a.m. or if I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm half asleep. I'm like, oh, I got to put my comment on, pin it and everything. So if you guys don't need that pinned comment with all the scents, that might be helpful for me. So anyway, just let me know. So let's get to drawing. I'm gonna reach this, there's not a lot in here. Okay, let's draw this bag. Oh, I got two. Scent number 1, Business Casual. Scent number 2, Fields of Gold. Scent number 3, oh, I have 3 and 4. Scent number 3 will be Neverland. There's some older ones here. Scent number 4, what is it called? Ode to Opulence. Scent number 5 will draw from the singles. I'm gonna go in the corner. Scent number 5, some very old ones, Spice Bazaar. These scents are bizarre. And scent number 6 is going to be our Bring Back My Bar feature, which I must say, last week, Sweet Amber and Freesia was not in the clear lead. Like, all the scents were getting votes. It was really interesting. Sweet Amber and Freesia eventually creeped out ahead. But anyway, our Bring Back My Bar feature will be Lavender and White Balsam. So let's just review. Scent number 1, Business Casual, a masculine type scent that's retired. These are all retired. Scent number 2, Fields of Gold, also retired. Scent number 3, Neverland. I've never smelled Neverland. Scent number 4, Ode to Opulence. Have I warmed this before? I don't think so. Scent number 5, Spice Bazaar. And scent number 6, Lavender and White Balsam. As always, thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. I love Tester Tuesdays. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.